It is a crime that has both captivated and frustrated Minnesotans for the past 25 years. What happened to Jacob Wetterling? Jacob, his brother, and a friend were riding their bikes near their St. Joseph home in 1989 when a masked gunman jumped out of a vehicle and took Jacob. With the 25-year anniversary just a week away, Jacob's parents and investigators today announced a campaign they hope will spur some new leads. Bill Hudson was at that news conference in St. Cloud. What are they hoping to gain from this, Bill?
Boy, they need a tip, that one tip that will break this case open, you guys. It's a fact that every time Jacob Wetterling's story does hit the media, more tips pour in, and so far more than 50,000 leads have all been vetted. Well, this campaign may well prompt that one that's needed most. On the outskirts of his hometown of St. Joseph, a young boy's mysterious disappearance is far from forgotten.
We know someone has information.
It was nearly 25 years ago that 11-year-old Jacob Wetterling was abducted along a dark rural road not far from his house. He was on his bike, along with his brother and a friend.
The gunman asked each boy their age and let them go, except for Jacob.
Today, local, state, and federal investigators, along with Jacob's parents, appealed for information once again. This time, it will appear on 6 billboards, from St. Cloud to St. Joe, Cold Spring, and Paynesville.
There's a lot of people who need answers beyond just our family. I think the entire state needs to know what happened to Jacob. Where are you? Who did this?
The donated billboards will feature Jacob's picture, age-enhanced, for what he may look like today. Father Jerry Wetterling says the key could be in something as innocent and simple as an overheard conversation.
But it's usually something that comes from the public that triggers their ability to respond. So I urge you to listen and then call.
For Jerry and Patty Wetterling, hope is never lost.
At what point do you give up? I just couldn't do that.
Now, Patty Wetterling points out that Jacob's case really changed everything in law enforcement, like laws to protect kids and the way these crimes are investigated. But also don't forget technology, from criminal DNA databases to computerized records. As a matter of fact, you guys, Stearns County didn't even have a computer back in 1989 to compare all these leads and really keep that case on track.
So many things have changed since then. How do the Wetterlings remain so hopeful after so many years?
Yeah, very good question. Well, quite simply, they say you just never give up on your children. And they're also buoyed by the fact that in the past 5 years, get this, 160 missing children have been recovered. 42 of them were gone for more than 20 years. That gives them hope.
It certainly does. Thank you, Bill.
You bet.